These are the top 3 generators I've installed in the last year. 1 budget, 1 mid-range, and 1 premium. We'll go over all the details. There's a ton of generator options out there, but let's cut through the noise and talk about these top 3. My name is Josiah. I'm the owner of Harder Power Company. We've completed over 1,000 electrical jobs in beautiful British Columbia. We specialize in generator installations, and we're here to educate you on which one's best for your home. Let's start with the budget generator. For that one, it's going to be Generac. Generac has almost 75% market share for home generators throughout North America. They're a super reliable, consistent unit, and there's some pros and cons to every generator we're going to talk about today, but the Generac is priced to sell and it makes a lot of sense to put in your house. One of the pros about Generac is the ease of installation. So this generator can be used on liquid propane or natural gas, and the electrical install does not get easier than Generac. Super simple to install and great to work with. Parts can take a little bit to deliver, but the install and the warranty for Generac is fantastic. So the Generac comes with a 5-year warranty right off the shelf. You can have options to up that to a 10-year warranty. Usually it's about $500 to $1,000 to add that to your installation. And oftentimes Generac will handle the warranty with one of their certified Generac installers. They will basically dispatch internally with one of the electrical installers positioned around North America to make that repair essentially for whatever you need to keep that engine going. So the brand reputation of Generac is reliable and really accessible. So the market share speaks for itself. It's very, very common. About 3 out of 4 generators that are sold to homeowners are Generac. You can find them locally. You have lots of people who know how to install them, so that's a huge plus for the Generac unit. Moving on to the mid-range generator. Kohler is widely accepted and oftentimes a fan favorite for most electricians. Kohler is often seen as a little bit more quality when it comes to the internal components of what make up that generator. The engine, the reliability, and the long-lasting nature of it. Oftentimes that's because Kohler is used in lots of large-scale operations. Think hospitals, schools, things like that. You most of the time will have a Kohler unit powering that large building. But they also do make a great homeowner unit as well. They're less popular, harder to get, but a fantastic unit. They're a little bit quieter than your standard Generac, and they've got a lot of key differences that make them awesome for you. The fuel type for the Kohler generators is similar, natural gas, liquid propane. Kind of a more personal story for this one. The one thing that we have seen as a con with the Kohler generators is their dealer network is a little bit smaller. So in a wide area, for example, like the Fraser Valley, there's maybe 2-3 dealers that supply Kohler parts. Otherwise, you're shipping direct from Kohler. You know, we don't want to throw any shade to Kohler because we install their units. They're fantastic, but we have had some issues getting parts in a timely manner. So that's something to consider. But the reality is the Kohler units are pretty bomb-proof. So the access to parts might not be a big deal because that generator is going to perform perfectly for you. The warranty on the Kohler units is 5 years or 2,000 hours. So a little bit different there. The 2,000 hour mark would take a lot of time to get to in your average 4 to 8 power outages for your residential home. But the performance of the Kohler is exceptional. So we spoke to the brand reputation a bit, but man, electricians, I cannot say enough. They love the Kohler units, and the ease of install is a little bit more complex than the Generac unit, but as a customer, you won't see a massive install difference as far as the labor required. Just more technical, a little bit more that needs to be done by the electrician to install that transfer switch, to get that low voltage, Cat 6 cable over to the generator. That's probably a little too technical, but Kohler units are worth the effort. I promise you that. Getting to the premium option is Cummins. Cummins comes in as the quietest generator on the market between these 3. It's very versatile and it's got an exceptional reputation given obviously that Cummins motor. It's got an incredible brand and is exceptional when it comes to home generator solutions for your house. Much like the Kohler system, Cummins has an incredible reputation on the commercial and industrial side. It's an absolute workhorse. It's probably a little bit less common than even Generac or Kohler when it comes to the residential installation, but likely because they're so focused on making super badass generators for all those industrial and commercial locations. They're not necessarily preaching their name to the residential homeowner, but they still make incredible generators. Oftentimes, just my opinion, but people who scream the loudest might not have the best product, and I'll leave that with you to decide. For the Cummins generators, they've got a wide variety of fuel types. You obviously have your standard liquid propane, your natural gas, but they do have some types of generators in specific locations or applications, I should say, that are diesel fueled generators. So take that into account when you're purchasing a Cummins generator. They're pretty versatile when it comes to fuel type, and they are absolutely bulletproof. Install of the Cummins generator is pretty similar to the experience for install of a Kohler. A little bit more work than the Generac for the electrician, but hey, that's why you hire a professional. Don't worry about it. Just pick the right brand that you value most. For the warranty on the Cummins generators, you do have that 5-year, 2,000-hour warranty. Much like any of these generators, you can buy an extended warranty. Prices vary for those, so it's not something I'll go over in this video, but warranty is definitely something I would recommend investing in, because at the end of the day, you're trying to protect your investment for these awesome generators. Brand reputation for the Cummins generator is industry leading. Often has to do with the reputation of Cummins as a whole. When you make something awesome over here, you're probably going to make an awesome generator too. So yeah, the reputation of Cummins is definitely industry leading and very, very high quality. To wrap this video up, it's important to take into account a few things before you purchase the generator that's right for you. Number one, how long do you plan on living in your house for? Is the investment of that premium option worth it? If you're planning to stay there for decades, I'd say yes. Number two, how often does your power actually go out? You take into account maybe the Generac, who would perform well for, 4 to 6, maybe 8 power outages. But if your power's going out like once or twice a month, you might want to opt for that premium option. And then number three, what's the budget? Like, what are you willing to spend? Is it something that's super, super important to you that you want to roll up the red carpet and get that premium option? We can help you with all those decisions. If you want to get a fixed price quote for your generator installation, check out the description below. We'll have a link there to my calendar. Book in a 15-minute call. Let's chat generators and let's chat the right option for your house. If you know someone who's looking for a generator, please send them this video. We'd love to chat with them or just educate them with the info that's in this video. And if you have any questions or you have an opinion about your generator or the generators you install, drop it in the comment section below. We'd love to hear your feedback.